Okay, so here it is. The question is, cannot access a shared folder from Explorer or maybe from client like so. When you are unable to access shared file, I'm searching for it because yesterday it is not working. So yesterday night I was sitting and searching for a solution. I tried multiple times. There is a several reasons why we are unable to access. So then they given a certain troubleshooting procedure is there. So here given, go to control panel, turn Windows on or off kind of stuff. Okay, then where we have to go to this, we have to install. That is one solution given. Second, yesterday I told, so whenever we are unable to access, you have to go to network and sharing center in a control panel. Go to advanced sharing settings. You have to enable this thing, turn on network discovery, turn on file and printer sharing. Okay, and also there is a in both private and public. Okay, like that. So you have to turn on it. This is services. So you have to go to the services. You have to start the certain services or make them as automatic services and how to manage the services. Okay, so make it as an automatic and restart your system. This is another solution they given. If you got this kind of error, okay, so it may be because of you are not giving a full access control. Maybe because of that one also you are unable to access. So how to give full access in both sharing and security also, If you give full access and a security, it is a possible. Okay. And also he said TCP IP NetBIOS Helper, start that service and put it in an automatic also. Okay, like this. These are services, adapter settings, adapter related setting also is choose. The thing is, why I shared this document is this document covering few things. One is services. Second one is network sharing center settings. Third one is registry. Third one is the registry. Fourth one is group policies. I actually yesterday I done all these things. It not worked. Finally, I tried something by accidentally something has happened. So again I tried something. Then it is start working. Okay. So for that one only this thing I did. So if you put each and everything one question, automatically you will understand what it is. So for that one only I shared this document. Okay, of course this is also showing some network troubleshooting solution. Okay, of course there is a firewall related thing is there, and it is a Microsoft related document. Okay, so that's the point. Okay, so here it is. You can take it as a one guideline and how to use it like that we can able to see. So this is the troubleshooting thing, and as well as I'm explaining group policies, registry editor, and services. Three things I will explain one by one now. Then later again I will show you what is done, and also I will explain first. Then how to share the files. Okay. So first one is the question is I shared a document, but I am unable to access. Right. So here it is. I shared a folder. So I went to the sharing tab, advanced sharing, share this folder, then go to permissions and given a full control. Now, next, it is another possibility like sometimes the security also restrict your access, the security. So then I given to everyone. Guys, first time you are doing, first of all, you have to give security and sharing permissions, full access permission, like everyone permission only. The latter, when you are in a domain environment kind of stuff, in that time, so you have to give a specific users or a user group. Okay, so that is I given everyone. So how I given? Go to edit, add, and add everyone here. Click on no, put every is enough. Check names, automatically got everyone. Then click OK. So then give the full access permission. So in these two things, usually permission wise, you won't get a problem. That is the first thing. Okay, this is the first thing is permissions. Second, maybe our operating system settings, means network related settings, may block your access, To do that one, so first of all go to control panel. So second one is go to control panel. The first one is sharing settings and security settings. Second one is go to network and sharing center in control panel. Go to change advanced sharing settings. In the left side you can see change advanced sharing settings. Okay, if you see here it is turn on network discovery, turn on file and printer sharing. If you turn off it, so you share files or printers, so no one is can able to access through public network. So turn on. Okay, so turn on a file and printer sharing. So if you turn on, then only people can able to access. This is the public network wise. Profile is public. This is the private. We are not in a domain. If you are in a domain, then three profiles will display: private, public, and domain. So this is a private. Turn on network discovery. Turn on file and printer sharing. Okay. And one more is you have to check it. Here is a bottom. Password protected sharing. Turn on password protected sharing. It means, so when you are sharing it, your username must have a password. For example, my laptop don't have any password. Okay, my laptop don't have any password. Username is there, but password is not there. I didn't give in any password. I'm using for my personal only. No others using my laptop, and usually I don't leave my laptop aside. Even though they leave, so people is very difficult to understand because of these many icons. Okay, that's a normal one. Okay, but compulsory give the password for your computer. So turn on password protected sharing. Meaning is when anyone is accessing your shared folder, or if they are accessing your shared printer, so compulsory they must use your username and password. This is turn on password protected sharing. If you don't want people required any password kind of stuff, then you can turn off also. Just now I am putting a turn on because for a protection purpose. So turn on sharing. So anyone with a network access can read and write files in the public folder. Okay. So initially, so you have to make sure turn on everything and compulsory read what you are turning on and save changes. So this is second one. What is the second one? Go to control panel, network and sharing center, change advanced sharing settings, turn on network discovery, turn on file and printer sharing in all profiles, both private and public profile, and go to all networks. Just if you click on this one, automatically it opens and turn on kind of stuff. This is encryption while you are sharing the files. It is encryption, use encryption part. Okay, 128-bit encryption to protect your data while it is transferring through network. This is the second one. Okay, so as basically these two are very important. Even though you are both are you turn on, but still you are unable to access, then the part will come up with the services. Guys, I'm not only telling you about how to change in a services, also I'm telling about a services. Okay, it is comes under service management. It comes under service management. I open something. I understand, guys, both the things.
Yeah, sir.
So this is one shot with multiple things covers in one single shot only. So here it is. It's a 10th. So here I try to explain how to share the folder kind of stuff, right? So here it is, how to troubleshoot and other things. Okay, so files and printer troubleshoot. I said 2 steps, right? So 1 and 2 I told. This is third one I'm trying to say in the services manner. Okay, services part. Okay, but what I'm trying to say is how to manage services, service management. First I will tell service management regarding our related services. What are the things we should manage? That will cover. Okay, so what is the service management, guys? When you start a computer, automatically operating system related services, user related services, application related services are there in the system. What are that is? OS related services. OS means exactly say system. System means both hardware and operating system related services. Yeah, very good spelling mistake. Related services, operating system and hardware related services like your audio files, video screen, audio, video, process related one. So many things are there. So application loading, installation related services, installation related, running related services. Okay, HTTP, FTP, DNS client, dhcp client. These are all services. Okay, so I'm getting an IP address because of DNS client services. So DHCP client services. Okay, like that. Next, application related services. Application related, user related. Application means user applications only, not user means. Okay. Example I'm telling DHCP client. Okay. So if this service is on, so I can, okay, if it is running, then only I can get IP address from DHCP server. Okay, this client service will get me an IP address. Okay, Windows update service. This is another service. Examples. Okay, if it is running. Okay, if it is running means my Windows get updates. Okay, get updates. Microsoft installer. Microsoft installer, MS installer is there, MSC, Microsoft in software, Microsoft console, MS installer only. MS installer for like if it is running, you can able to install applications. Okay, Hyper-V services, DNS services, applocker related services are there, application identity services related to applocker, like that. Your graphics related one. So different type of services are there. If service is running, the related work will be done. Okay, so the related thing will be works. Okay, that is mainly services. Next, how to open services. So that is go to run. In the run, put a services.msc. Services.msc. So first we will open and I will tell you. So what are the things are there? Go to services.msc in the run command. I can use magnifier, right? So I'm using magnifier here. Today, after long update and yesterday trials and errors, so my virtual machine is working good, even though in this my tensions. Look at here, guys. Service, local services. Can you see these are all services? Application identity services, application information, application management, auto time zone updater, BitLocker service, BitLocker related services, Bluetooth services, hardware, Bluetooth services, branch caches, cellular time, delivery optimization, data usage related services, credential manager services, credential manager, real like you are accessing an application or a hardware based application like a VMware, Hyper-V, VirtualBox, credential manager is there. Or connected services means your application to a remote server. So credential manager will manage that one. So that is related to credential manager. dhcp client. Okay. Diagnostics system, DNS client, fax, file history services. Okay. Hyper-V related services, IP helpers, IKE type, IKE and IP auth sec key module. If you are using a VPN, this is very important. AppV client, MS passport, iSCSI initiators, NetLogin, login through network like NetTCP port, parental control, optimizing drives, like offline files, plug and play. What is a plug and play? So in your system, you have a drivers, right? So you have a device drivers, for example, printer drivers, audio drivers, video drivers, like a chipset drivers are the Bluetooth drivers are there. So this plug and play, check the device and the drivers are available or not. Device and the related drivers are enabled or not. So if drivers are available, then what to do? So automatically this plug and play install the drivers. Understand? You have a device, means like I have a printer. Printer drivers are already in my system. The plug and play will load the drivers. Means already I installed the drivers in my PC and I have a printer. So who will load the drivers for the particular printer is plug and play. Plug and play. Dealing with the devices and their drivers. Printer pool, printer related services. Okay. Remote procedure call, remote desktop services. Okay. So you can see the remote desktop services like that. So multiple services are there. Windows update related services. Windows update services, like it is running because my system is maybe it is asking for updates. Windows time, so automatically when you are connected to internet, obviously your time will be updated as per the internet timing. So that will be done by these services, NTP service, network time protocol. Okay, WLAN auto config services, wide auto config services, work folders, workstation, Xbox related services. Okay, so here it is, as I shown, it is a hardware related services are there, operating system related services are there, operating system basic functionality related services like user related services, application based services also there. Okay, so whenever you select a service, you have to read the description. Read the description about the service, then you can understand what is the use of this particular service. You guys understand how to open a service and how to check the services.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm speaking very fast or understandable way or completely very fast?
Understandable, sir.
Yes, sir.
Understandable, okay.
No, it is basic.
If I'm going fast also, please tell me, guys.
No, sir.
Sometimes I went to, if you don't get it, fast or slow, it is not a matter. It is, if you are unable to get it, ask me again. I will show you. No problem. Fine. Okay. Okay. So that thing is how to manage these services and what is this type of services. I will take one example first of all, how to manage the services. Application identity service. Okay, which is a best to practice. Go to open this one, double click, I open. Otherwise, you can right click and open also. Go to properties, it will open. You want to start the service directly, you can able to start. You can alt task and also you can do thing. Now just I'm going to properties or double click. This is the process. I think this is size is enough. Startup types. Startup types. So click on the startup types. It shows automatic, manual, and disable. Automatic, manual, and disable. Three options are showing startup type. So first of all, what is these startup types and why it is called as a startup types? So it is showing three things, right? What is the first one is automatic. Second one is manual. Next one is disable. So what is this automatic? Automatic, when I start my computer, if in case the service is, I put a automatic. I put a service type is automatic and started or not started, whatever it is. I put automatic, apply, okay, and do some work and completed. I restart my computer or shut down my computer. So on a next boot, so when I start my computer, automatically service will start. Okay. So what it is automatic, when I start my system or a computer, service starts automatically. Understand? Automatically. You no need to start the service. Automatically it starts. Yes, this is a service management. Compulsory. Remember why? Because in Linux also there is a service management. So whole thing is, if something is not working, some application is not loading or something is not working properly in a background, so then application or a particular service like dhcp or dns or maybe updates or like that. So then you have to look at the services also. You must know how to look at the services. Okay. Manual means when I start my system. So also we can put a in a on poweron or system boards. Different type of wording is there. That's why I try to give different type of sentences. You know, some people speak in a different the languages. Like even though in English there is a different patterns are there to tell. Turn on the computer, turn off the computer, shut down, restart, reboot, next boot, like that. So okay, like that. Okay. Next, service not starts on system boots or a system starts. You start a computer, service is not starting. Okay. Service starts by user means manually or by application or by application or some trigger. Okay, some trigger, for example, time kind of stuff. It's a trigger. What is the triggering and all I will tell. So I have to start it manually. So if it is in a manual one, then I have to start the service. Okay, I started a service. So what I done manually, I started a service. So what happened if I start in a manually? Okay, so what happened if I start a manually? Manual start. Service is started. But when I shut down my computer, shut down or power off like that, I want to shut down a computer or restart or reboot a computer. When I shut down or restart a system or a computer, okay, so service and a shutdown or a restart, a service automatically stop automatically in any condition, manual or automatic, service will be stopped. So what I have to do? So when I shut down or restart a computer, okay, so service not start automatically on next boot means when you start your computer system again not starts. Even though I started a service, I keep it in manual and I start a service. Look at here, I keep it in a manual, I start a service. Currently service is running, but okay, currently service is running, but when I shut down, that is the point I want to say it, like when I shut down or reboot, restart, service not start automatically, service not start automatically. So that is the point I want to make it. Guys understand? Automatic, when you start a computer automatically it starts. If it is in automatic, then automatic I update it. So now currently it is running. Even though after restart, I shut down a computer, tomorrow open and the service will keep running. So that is automatic service start. Manual means manually I have to start the service, or by if I open some application, for example, I have some applications in my computer, right? So for example, I've opened Eclipse, or maybe I've opened a WhatsApp, maybe I've opened a CC cleaner. So the CC cleaner triggers the CC cleaner related services, or maybe I open my VMware. So then VMware application triggers VMware services. Okay, VMware related services. Okay, so that is a manual. Manual means either by user or by application triggers. Sometimes times there is a particular inbuilt time slots are there, triggers are there. So for example, every day evening 4 o'clock start system update. System update at evening 4 o'clock. Check for updates. Check for updates every day evening 4 o'clock. Automatically at 4 o'clock. The update service will start. Okay. For example, every day evening or a morning 9 o'clock, morning 8 o'clock, not 9 o'clock. I have to log in, right? morning 8 o'clock, check for a backup. Take the backup at morning 8 o'clock. So then what happens? If system is on, automatically the backup related service will be run. So that is the triggering. Not everything will satisfy everything. Okay, so depends upon the service. Okay, some services manually you have to start. Some services automatically by application. Some services automatically by certain triggers. So that is difference is there. Guys, understand automatic and manual.
Yeah, sir.
Very good. Last one is disable. In a service startup, it is a disable. What is a service startup disable? Here it is. Thing is, what is disable means? In automatic, when I start my computer, automatically service starts. In manual, either I have to start the service or some application if I open, automatically service is start. Okay, some trigger will be there, it will start. But disable is service never start. Okay, service never start. Okay, service never start. Automatic or by any application trigger. Automatically or by application, okay, or anything, it won't start automatically. So what to do? For example, if a service is disabled, service is in the disabled condition. Now I want it to run. You can't. It's just whenever it is in a disabled condition, you can't run it. So if I put it a disable, currently it is showing running, right? So, but if I click apply, first it is access denied. First stop the service, put it in a disable mode. Mine is first user only, right? So I log in as a user one, student one only. The student one only. Yeah, okay. So first I stop the services. Service is not running, and I put it in a disable mode. Apply. Why it is access denied? Okay, why access denied? No. So sometimes if you are not admin rights, then sometimes you will get a problem. Then in the search type services.msc. Okay, run as a administrator. Run as a administrator. Right click, run as administrator or run as a administrator. Oh, yeah, I have opened it, but taking time. Sometimes you can't able to change in that condition, so compulsory check it, run as a administrator type. Again, it is running condition because of I start a service manually. Okay. Then stop the service first. It is in a manual. Stop the service. Disable. Apply. Yeah, we can't disable it or what?
No, sir. Try to once after manualing apply and okay again reopen, sir, once.
Even that is also not. Maybe for this service we can't change. So I will go to my favorite, that is Windows Update. Usually earlier days when I started Windows 10, that's the old Windows 10 is there. So once we install Windows 10, I told them to stop updates. If you see, it is when we seen Windows Update, it is running that time. It is checking if Windows any updates are available or not. That's it is automatically it is stopped. When we seen that time it is running, but now it is not running. It is manual trigger. manual triggered by certain things. Okay, so it's a manual and it is stopped. Stopped means currently it is not running. I'm trying to disable it. Yeah, it is disabled now. See, no start, no stop. You can't start, you can't stop in the disable mode. You guys understand? You can't stop, you can't start in a disable mode. Okay, so click OK. So it is in the disable mode. So what is the use of this disable mode? You won't get updates. In your physical machine, you can enable the updates. So why? Because that is your physical machine. If and updates are there, updates give you little bit extra features, maybe smoother working, maybe it will solve certain problems. Okay. But here in a virtual machine, we don't require more updates because we use it for a few days and later we don't use it also. And that too we are using evolution version. Okay, even though by 90 days it will be expired. Okay, so I don't need any updates, then we can disable it. So by disabling it, what happens? Even though I start my computer, even though I went to Windows updates, this service won't start. You have to enable it by the Windows updates service window, or you have to come here, you have to put it in manual or automatic to do it. Okay, so this is a called a disabled. Yeah, it depends upon the service to service. That's I told, right? So that's why it is when you're trying to disable it, this particular service application identity service is we can't able to disable it. Either you can put a manual or you can put a automatic. Okay. Yeah, it is showing running, but it is not showing running here. Maybe need a refresh. So now it is showing running. You can stop the service if you don't require. Okay, so like this, you can stop the service. It is not running now. Okay, so this is disable, guys. Disable means service won't start either by automatically or by some application triggers in the disable mode. Disable mode. If service is disabled, now I want to start it run. What to do? What to do? Change startup type to manual or automatic. If you need a based on you need an automatic or a manual, then you can start. Then click on start and start. Okay, so then look at it is a running or not. So this is how to enable the service. How to disable service? Simply select the disable and first stop the service. To disable a service, what to do? First of all, stop service, then change startup type to disabled or disable. Which one you want, then you can try. You can see disabled. Okay, so first stop the service and disable it. So this is how we can able to disable. Okay, like this. I'm trying. I said try if Windows update service is not running currently. Check the status. Okay, check the status. Not running currently. Disable Windows update service. Okay, you can try it in your virtual machine. Okay, so this is it. This is about your service management. Yeah, one more point, one more additional point, that is I told about startup types, service status, and what is this thing. Okay, so four things are there. So that is also we can type, right? So this is the startup types: automatic, manual, disable. Service status is okay, running, stopped, paused. Okay, like this. Three, but four buttons are there. So what are the four options are there? So we can see first one is start. If you start, it will go to running mode. If you stop, it shows stopped. If you can pause some services, you can able to pause, not all services, then it is go to paused mode. And if you put a resume, guess what will happen? If you click on resume, what happened? There is a service is running and you pause it for some time. Now your work is completed. Now you want to resume it. You click on resume. Then what is the thing which will display here? Yes.
It will restart.
Again, it restarts.
Start for specific portion.
Think, you're running. I paused you and I said after 5 minutes, resume means
It will
continue.
show running again.
Again, it will show running
Continuing
again. Okay. But because we don't have any service or I never check a particular service having pause and resume kind of stuff. If it is there, then we can definitely see that one, right? So that's a simple guess. Very good, guys. So, like, sometimes either it is interview or working situation. Not everything comes from textbook, right? Not everything can come from textbook. Not everything in a YouTube also. Okay. So we are learning, instead of learning from textbooks, we are learning from YouTube nowadays. So not everything from classroom, not everything from YouTube, not everything from textbook or slides, right? Sometimes we can understand things what can be there. If we have to guess it, so we have to guess it. Later we can confirm. So, and someone told restart option. That is very good, very good. That is actually, thanks for remind me that the restart option is there. Look at here. Sometimes services are running. The service is running. For example, here is some service is running. Okay. Now, even though service is running, the related thing is not working. I will show you one solution. That's here it is also there. I'll go to Hyper-V. Okay. For example, Hyper-V related service is running. Okay, it is showing running services, for example. Now it is, but really it is not working. Even though it is running, service is running, but you are unable to access. Okay, so what to do? Then restart the service. Tell one solution is here also. In generally, like maybe I guys are not attended, Oracle kind of stuff. So this is my Oracle database related services. Running, it is showing in a running mode. This is TNS listener. For example, I have a Oracle application and also have a SQL developer. For example, access through a network, I can able to access my Oracle database. Application is running. Service is also running. I want to connect it, but I am unable to connect it. I'm unable to connect to my application. There is a one solution. It is right click, restart the service. Otherwise, stop and start. Restart means service will be stopped and restart. So it will solve the problem. Sometimes network related, dhcp related, Windows updates related. Service showing running. Okay, so when we use this one, okay, when a service status showing running but unable to access or unable to access or application not working, like this, unable to access or not working status. So in this condition, what to do? Restart. To stop and restart service. Use restart option directly. Okay, so that's a very good one. So start service, stop service, pause service, resume service, and restart the service. So then certain times problem will solve. Okay, like this. Even though sometimes I'm trying to connect it, I usually very less time I use it, the Oracle database. Again, guys, one more point I want to tell. For example, yeah, yesterday someone asked me about a system related thing. So that is okay, system related thing. So sir, my system is become very slow. Even myself, I have a 12 GB RAM. My system is very slow. You know why? Because of my system is slow. One of the reason I'm telling, unnecessary applications, unnecessary background services. Am I using a Oracle now or not? Have you seen my Oracle application is open? Am I teaching any Oracle thing here? Tell me.
No,
No,
sir.
right? I'm not using any Oracle database server. No SQL queries. Nothing I'm using in my physical machine. Right? But service is running. The running services, what will happen? The running services take some RAM, take some
Sir,
CPU.
we can't use it to go, but why it was running, show the running status, sir?
Yes, it is automatic. Look at this automatic status.
Okay,
Okay. So can we see automatic? Very good. So why it is showing running? If I don't open the application, why it is showing running? Because it is in automatic. So when I start my computer, the service will run. I'm not using that application. Last time I used, even I didn't remember, maybe 1 month or 1.5 months back, I installed that application, and then after once only I used it. That's it. Okay,
Sorry.
maybe once only I use it.
sir. Sir, can we put it in the manual? Is there any problem while
No
it was
problem.
running?
No, you have to understand whether can we put it in a manual or can we stop it currently like that? Yes, very good. The solution is the certain services we know, which is we are not using currently in our system, and we will use it later, but now I'm not using it to reduce my CPU consumption and RAM consumption. So I can stop the service. Okay, I'm stopping the services. Currently, I'm not using, I'm stopping the services. Then the question is, yeah, it is stopping, it taking time. So I stop the services and I click on apply OK. I leave it. What happen if I start tomorrow computer? Tonight I will shut down, right? So tomorrow I open computer. What will happen? In the current condition,
We should again do it for everything because
again it will start
between
tomorrow, right? Very good. Because it is an automatic. So what is
Again,
the
it will-
solution? Put it in a manual. Okay. You may use it after 2-3 months. Better to disable it. Better to disable it like that. Okay. Yeah. So that's the guys understand thing, right? So compulsory check what is your background service, guys. When you install computer at a first time, system is very fast. After usage of 6 months and 1 year, system becomes slow. Lot of people blame only on a antivirus. like we blame on some that government, this government, that one, right? What are the things happen? We blame on someone. Like in a computer, we blame on antivirus only. So don't blame everything on antivirus. Okay, so antivirus is a very good thing, which is generating lot of business in the IT industry. Okay, without a virus, there is no antivirus. Okay, so there is a don't blame on virus and antivirus kind of stuff. See, I stopped it, but if I start my computer, restart my computer, automatically start. What to do? Put it in a manual. Apply. When it is in the manual, tomorrow I start a computer. The computer thing is, it won't be. I put it in a manual. It is stopped already, so then it is very good. Put it in a manual and stop it. So when I stop this thing, so tomorrow it won't be start automatically. Unnecessarily my RAM and processor consumption will be reduced. So if I required any time, means maybe tomorrow or maybe day after tomorrow or maybe few days back, few days after few days, then maybe I can start manually because I'm in charge of my computer, so I can able to do it. Don't do it on your friend's computer. Okay, I can do it like that, so we can able to control it. Guys, understand? Start, restart, stop, manual, automatic, scenario based. Okay, so as per, again, we'll come back to the network. We are in the network troubleshooting, and also we'll see here it is. Here is giving 4 services. You have to put it in automatic and start the services and restart the computer. So how to do it? So go to the services. We are already in the services. So 4 things. First is a function related thing. Function discovery host, provider host, like this. This should be in an automatic. So put it in automatic, start the service, apply OK, like this. This is also running. Next one is something like this. There's a device host. This is also running. Okay. Next one service. This is a service. Is also automatic. I made it automatic to find a solution for my problem, but it is not solved any problem. One more is there, SSDP. Where is SSDP? Yeah, Discovery running. Okay, so this make sure that it is running or not. Then you can change it if you got a problem. Okay, so 2 things are covered to solve the problem. So before you do anything, guys, compulsory read the description. If you see this description box is very less, small one, but you can read the description from here also. You can read the description from here. Read the description, you can understand. So this is how to manage the services for networking. He said there is a 4 services and also one more service is there. This is the another service. TCP IP NetBIOS Helper. This also you have to put a automatic. So this is third one. Third one is a service management. So what are the services you should put it in automatic? You need to do all the solutions at a time, but you can you need to do all the services at a time. Means all solutions at a time, one by one. You have to check it and make sure if it is working, then only you can use it. Okay, so only there is a possibility. Only it is trying to say is a possibilities. Okay, so this is the thing, and also fourth one. Last one, which is I made a solution, that is very interesting. One by one we'll see. Guys, understand or not? Service management.
Yeah, sir, got it, sir.
Got it, right? Fourth one is I'm searching settings I done. Network settings, solutions, we done these things. Yeah, this is one also I will tell. This one also I will tell. Means just to cover up the topics to understand administration of our Windows 10. This take a reference, and from here also we can able to explain it. It is not only belongs to sharing folder kind of stuff, but it is also belongs to some other things. Here it is registry settings. Next one is group policies. Okay, so here it is what is group policies. I will tell first group policies, then I will go to registries, because group policies are quite. Next, guys, this is become a one single big video. So what to do? I'll make it a second video, so I will stop the recording now. Next one, I will put it the thing. Okay, here group policies registry one part. I will put it. How to manage the registry part also I will put it.
So one thing, sir.
Yeah, tell me.
Sir, I think today we forget to take the attendance, sir.
Yeah, I didn't forget actually, because I am very